I'm Manouk Akopyan. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you to our partners, personal injury attorney Nelson Gavorkian.
Coca-Cola?
Is that the first thing after a fight, Alexis?
Always,
a
man,
Coca-Cola?
always a Coke. Yeah, hell yeah.
Alexis, una pelea muy cerrada. ¿Cómo la viste tú ahí dentro del ring?
Yo pensé que yo gané, los rounds estaban muy cercas, pero yo sí que yo hice más para ganar la ganada.
¿Qué piensas tú que fue la diferencia que marcaron los jueces para ese empate?
Pues los rounds estaban muy cercas, pero con el feeling del round, yo creo que él estaba teniendo más golpes para conectarme para ganar el round también, pero así es.
Mencionaba él que él siente también lo mismo que tú, que él lo ganó, pero que también estaría dispuesto a dar revancha.
Oh, claro, quiero un revancha. I want a rematch, guys. Just let you guys know, man. We gotta start this again. That was a fun fight. I feel like I could have done more, and I'm gonna do a lot more in the second fight coming. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed that. So let's run that shit back.
Alexis, you seem in good spirits. What's the level? Is there any level of disappointment with tonight, the way the performance was?
Yeah, definitely. You want to get a victory. You know, you don't want a fight to be that close, but unfortunately, that's what it was. It was a close fight, and we got a draw. I gotta go look back first, and I know I'm gonna improve from this, guys. I know I'm gonna be an all-around much better fighter, and it's gonna be different the second round with my hand. The second fight with my hand raised.
Championship rounds, did you think you were ahead?
Yeah, it was close. It was close because the first couple rounds were very close. The middle rounds were still kind of close. The last rounds, I feel like I was pulling off some, especially the maybe the 10th, 11th, and 12th. You know, what made it so close too. Yes, he was landing punches, but they weren't effective. I was landing the harder shots, the bigger shots. But he was putting his punches together, and they were like those studs that they land, and it gets the crowd excited. Even though it doesn't hurt an opponent, it just looks bad on the opponent receiving them.
Did his punches bother you?
No, not at all. No, I just swell up easy. That shit sucks.
You felt the power? I mean, what was the power like?
Yeah, power, but it was nothing I ever felt before.
He was throwing a lot of uppercuts.
There was throwing uppercuts, so I expected that, I expected that from the footage that I've seen. So this is all learning experience, man. I'm telling you, I'm making it much better. I promise you guys that.
You kind of wanted to show you were a class above him tonight to redeem yourself from your prior opportunities to go to that next level. You weren't able to do that tonight. What was behind that? And most importantly, how do you assess that right now at the moment? I know you haven't watched the fight, but just how do you feel about it overall, your performance?
I just felt like I was letting him get those close rounds, and especially when I was getting off him, he was staying in there, and I stayed in there, and that was my hesitation of should have been moving more. You know, when he caught me, that's because I was staying in the pocket. I was staying in the pocket with those uppercuts. You know, yeah, he is a long-rangey fighter. He has long range. And he was catching me on the end of his shots, but I don't feel like those shots were enough to win the rounds.
Yeah, in terms of you wanting to show you were a level above to like go to that next level, like you've kind of gotten over the hump. You couldn't do that again tonight.
Yeah.
Where do you stand in terms of that mentally? Like
mentally, you know, my hopes are all up. You know, it was a close fight. He proved tonight that
belongs in there.
He belongs in there with me, man. And it was an entertaining fight. I still feel like I'm a better fighter, and I still feel like I'm going to make a lot more adjustments the second time.
Alexis, the last time we talked, you told me that you're going to box smarter and not go into that war mindset like you went with Santiago. Felt like you were going in a war here. Do you felt like you boxed smart tonight?
I boxed the first couple rounds just to get like how his pop was going to be, his range was going to be, just kind of feel him out the couple rounds. And you know, that's what the first opening rounds are for, to get your range, to get your timing, and to just feel your opponent out. And I was trying to land a little bit in the inside towards the later rounds, just to get him more weak and to get him more softened up from the stomach, just to get him tired.
In the middle of the fight, did you feel like, oh crap, I'm in the Fight of the Year contender?
No,
here?
Nah, I wasn't that at all. You know, it's crazy how fights go by quick, man. When you're in there, you're like, oh shit, it's already fucking round 7. You know, you have fun. But at the same time, you got to be more, at least for me, I got to listen to my coach a little bit more. You know, he was telling me the perfect game plan. And I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. And the times I was doing it, I was having so much success. So I just got to get back and, you know, review the tape.
And one more from me. I think one of the judges gave the last 3 rounds to Curiel.
Nah, I don't believe that. No.
What do you make of that?
Nah, I thought I won those last 3 rounds. Yeah, I think I pulled it off. I think I was close leading up to the last rounds. I think the 12th round, you kind of pushed me back a little bit, but it was more of me being off balance. And I even went like this, and I was like, come on, like.
You think you figured him out tonight to get the victory in the rematch?
Yeah, I think I did. You know, and it starts with me first. But yeah, I think I know what to improve on.
What do you think that you can improve on in the rematch?
Being more disciplined, you know, being more disciplined in there, not getting too long with my shots, not just landing one shot at a time. and mix it up a little bit more to the body. He was hurt. He was getting hurt with those body shots.
Did he do anything that surprised you?
Hey man, give me some time to enjoy my holiday. Oh, let's run it back. First quarter of next year, man. But I want to enjoy the holidays. I want to enjoy Merry Christmas. I want to enjoy, the New Year's. And then we're running back beginning of the New Year.
Some of your favorite stuffing you kept mentioning about.
It was my girlfriend's aunt's mac and cheese. Yeah.
Do you think the fight's going to be in Los Angeles again? Would you prefer a different venue? Would you like for it to be here again?
I don't care, man. We just want to run it back. We brought an exciting fight, and it brought a lot of fans. And yeah, man, I'm very content. Obviously, I didn't want to draw, but it was a good night. It was a good night for the fans.
I talked to Robert Garcia earlier. Afterward, he said that this was the fight that California needed. When you hear that, how does that make you feel?
Shout out to Robert. He's always, I went against him with Santillan, but I've always gone to his work, and I always go to the gym for work, and it's mutual respect. He's seen me grow up since I was a debut, so my respects to him. And yeah, this is definitely a Southern California fight that the people needed, but wherever Golden Boy places us, we're going to be happy where it's going to be.
Lex, it looked like you guys might have been talking to each other, especially when the rounds were getting a lot harder and more grueling and kind of balls out. Did you say anything to each other?
No. We were just focused. I was determined, he was determined. We both wanted to win. There was no shaking hands, nothing. So that was just it. He wanted to win, I wanted to win, and it was our two worlds going back together, and no one backed down.
What did round 10 feel like to be involved in? Because from where I was sitting, that looked like it could easily be a round of the year contender.
Oh, wait, you guys keep saying that? That's crazy. I don't know, I got to watch it back. But in there, you take some shots, you give some shots, but I didn't feel nothing crazy, like round of the year contender, but I'll go more than happy to go watch it back so I can study myself.
Was Hector Lopez, your coach, was he pleased with your performance tonight?
He knew I could have done a lot more, but he's proud of me. He's always proud of me, especially what I've been through in my life, And he's been there since day one, and I'm always going to be with him day one. We're going to grow together as a team.
2025, perfect year. What does it look like?
Beating Curiel, then getting a title shot.
Anyone particularly?
Any one of the champions, man. Any one of the champions.
Good luck.
Two stablemates won tonight too.
Yeah, shout out to Curiel Cabrera and Jorge Chavez, man. Those guys did amazing. They put in work. So we're all gonna go celebrate. We're gonna have a Christmas party for the boxing gym, and we're gonna celebrate.
When interviewed, these guys sing your praises. It seems like they look up to you, man. What does it mean for you to win on the card with them tonight?
It feels amazing. It feels amazing. We're going in the gym together this whole week. We're all suffering, making weight. We're working out together, and we're asking each other, hey man, how many pounds are you off? And this and this, and then to weigh in, to eat together, then to go to the locker rooms together, and we're just all feeding off each other's energy. It's amazing, going with my stablemates, and Gael and Jorge Chavez, and even Johnny Cañas. It's a good feeling with having those guys.
Message to your fans?
Hey, just want to appreciate everyone, man. Tune in for Alexis Rocha 2025. We're coming back harder and smarter.
Cool. Thank you guys. Thank you.